Pay other people to do this shit. Your wonderful host for this evening, Miss Cori Isla. No walk-up music? Okay, that's step-up music at this point.
I'm gay, I walk fast. Okay, that's okay. We accept everybody here, right? Gay people, can I get a fuck yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys. My name's Cori Isla. I'm your host this evening. Thank you so much, Blue Door. Fuck, I wish Tony was my dad. He looks like he fucking should be.
Yeah!
I'm a queer woman, so I do sleep with mostly women. So when I am sucking on dick, it is plastic. So what I'm trying to say is BPA is in my blood. Anybody else?
I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. We're all affected by chemicals. Speaking of things that aren't gay but should be, my dad, one solemn clap. No, straight men are the fruitiest beings alive. You know how I know? WWE wrestling. It's RuPaul's Drag Race for men. Like, down to the costumes, to the names, even the sexual tension. It's all there. Right. Exactly. Listen, if I saw Stone Cold Steve Austin in some fucking high heels, a snatched waist, and a wing, I might watch it sometime. But, my name's Cori Isla. I shoplift. But I shoplift what I feel like should be free healthcare. So I'm not paying for Band-Aids, I'm not paying for my vitamin supplements, or tampons, or Red Bull. Because when they stop putting chemicals in the food that make me tired after I eat it, I'll stop stealing my energy back from Walmart. We like the political humor. You know, abortion's still being talked about, which is fucking stupid. It should be legal. But, at this point, I don't care what people's opinions are about abortion, because for me, I still believe in willful human sacrifice. Like, I don't know why we ever stop throwing bitches into volcanoes, you know what I mean? But, one thing I really feel about abortion, one thing I truly feel is that before politicians can make abortion laws or sign off on anything about abortion, they should be required to fill out and make a 100 on a diagram of the vagina. Right? It's only fair, you know. You have like a cute little punani, it's labeled like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's got like questions at the bottom. It's got like, I don't know, what hole does the baby come out of? What hole do they pee from? Because they're different. I don't know, I haven't found my pee hole yet, but that's a different story. I don't know, I've taken a mirror, I pulled it back, it's crazy. But, where's the clitoris? That would be a great question to have on there, you know? That would help I know this room doesn't have that problem, but other people might. And then if they don't make a 100, then they get aborted. How about that? Any of us vagina havers like to go commando? Do you like to take a tolerance break from our underwear? Yes, you like to let those shit breathe, you know? And, for me, I got a little bit of like an Audi situation. Not the car, it sticks out. I have an Audi situation, right? So sometimes my labia chafes between my thighs. And that's not fair, because having a big labia isn't fair. But two, if they can make pasties, why don't they make little rubber gloves that I can just pop on the outer meat so I can go? I don't understand how Kim Kardashian made swimsuits smaller, but not me. Where was I for that meeting? Y'all, it's just like, my labia is so big.
How big is it?
I like to call her my dog ears. I got 2 more times. My labia is so big.
How big is it?
I never have to feel alone while I'm driving, because she's always gripping my thigh. Make this one big. My labia is so big.
How big is it?
time I'm wiping, I feel like I'm trying to get something out of a dog's mouth. I'm like, give that back! Drop it! Drop it! It's crazy, she never does. You know that thing where you're wiping and then it just like becomes like an origami swan? You're like, what the fuck? Or like it just like disappears, you're like, what the fuck is happening? Okay, I get it. Like people with vaginas having a little extra meat around the edges is like controversial for some people, for some reason. But I just want to, for those people, I just want to like put into perspective for everybody. Have y'all ever bought a chicken sandwich where the meat was bigger than the bun and you complained about it? I rest my case, fat pussies for the win. We're gonna get this show started. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Blue Door. Thank you to the audience. It is getting pretty. I realized I never told you why I thought my dad was gay. I just got so distracted because I have the thing in there, you know, it's like a little bead, it just bangs up against the walls of my brain. So when I broke up with my ex, I had to go move back in with my dad for a while, and I walked in on this man at 2 in the afternoon, broad fucking daylight, watching slap fighting. What? That's so gay. You're laughing because you probably watched it and you know. It's fun. Just 2 men trying to hit each other. I just wish I walked in on him watching gay porn. Because at least then we could have related on something. It could be like, oh yeah, I've seen this. This is pretty good. My dad, you're iconic. I love you. It's just like, that's city girl shit. City girls up. I love it. My dad is also a man that he's told me, like with his mouth, he's told me, I'm sorry, that was weird. He's told me, well, I understand sucking a dick, but kissing a man? What? What? With his mouth. I'm an improv, we also like to call that A to C thinking. Like, how the fuck did you get there, dude? All right, guys, we're going to bring up your next comedian. Are you ready to keep the show rolling? Yeah! Miles brought up the Bulldogs. How I know my dad's also gay is he turned my teenage bedroom into his Georgia Bulldogs room. And there's pictures of a bunch of really buff, sweaty men on the wall. That's fruitier than any of my Evanescence posters. I'll tell you that fucking much. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the last thing I'll say about my gay, not gay dad. We're gonna queer people. Do we like Pride merch? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. So I like it, but I don't think like everywhere should have it because they don't know how to make cute shit. Like, that's the problem, is it's ugly. Like, I went to Six Flags during Pride Month this year, and they had Pride merch. And I guess what was kind of funny was, like, their Pride merch consisted of things like little glittery rainbow shit emoji hats. Which, like, we get it, there's 2 on the nose. Like, we get it. Butt sex. But then they had, like, the ugliest fucking shirts you've ever seen in your life. They had, like, it was like a rainbow heart that said Pride, and then it was like 6 flags, more fun. I don't know anybody that would fucking wear that. I'm just gonna say, I would have bought it if maybe they just took the L out of flags. See, it was going somewhere. What was even funnier to me was that, like, next to the Pride section, they had, like, a Christian Pride section, where their shirts read, God hates flags. So that's crazy.